All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am DJ Rome.
I'm the old man Pops.
Indeed. All right, we got some, this is the last Wednesday before Christmas, before the fat guy comes and sneaks in your house and hopefully leaves some good presents.
Why you talk about me like that?
Okay, well, someone else is feeling emotional.
Well, I told
He's
you.
in his feelings, I guess.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
That time of year, yeah, I know.
It is.
So we're gonna have we got some pretty cool conversations tonight. I'm gonna start it off. Listen, this past Sunday, as you guys know, Jimmy's Famous Seafood does this monstrous, quote unquote, tailgate, the greatest of all time tailgate, of course.
And it was.
And this one surpassed all the other ones I've been involved in. Which, first of all, I was
say that every time we go.
I know, because they keep upping the ante, boy.
And this one was just, I didn't even think they could.
No, man.
After the last one, I didn't think they could
I
get
know.
any better, really.
I know, and they just keep upping the ante.
Mm.
So this one I wasn't supposed to be involved in.
This was last minute.
Yeah, one of the brothers, John, messaged me 2 days before and was like, "Hey, something happened. I need you." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" He goes, "I need you to do the tailgate." I was like, "Okay, cool." But let me explain this. Let me explain everything that went into this tailgate. Okay. First of all, there's a monster stage. Beautiful sound. They even upgraded their sound.
Yeah, that was different.
They even upgraded their sound this time. Just because of what I'm gonna get to here. So first of all, they had the Marine Toys for Tots, where they raised almost how much? They raised over how much?
What was it, 20,000?
Over 20,000 unopened.
Unwrapped, unopened, brand new gifts.
Brand new toys, and I
For
saw a
these
bunch
kids.
of bikes as well.
Oh, they were lined up against the whole, right where everybody walks in,
Yeah.
all the way down the side.
And, yeah. Shout out to the Marines Toys for Tots for coming through and partnering with them. That was fantastic.
Then Pepsi.
Yeah, so Pepsi, I'm trying to think what they called it. Pepsi Together? Stronger Together. That's what it was.
Stronger Together.
Pepsi organization Stronger Together, and Jimmy's Famous Seafood actually tag teamed for this, which they usually do a Toys for Tots by themselves anyway.
Yeah, always. They've always done that.
But they brought out some superstars, boy. They brought out some legends that
Hometown
and North Carolina. That's where he's from. I had to do a little bit of research because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not.
You got to understand, he's got this thing with
Tar Heels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is a huge Carolina fan.
Yes.
Let me rephrase that. Huge college Carolina fan. I don't want nobody thinking that he's going Carolina Panthers.
Oh no, not with the Ravens here.
No, absolutely not.
But as far as the college, yeah, he's always been.
So let's go through some of the special guests that were there. One I didn't even see. I think I was so wrapped up in Maylan and Brooke, which is my daughter and my niece, that I didn't even see him. Ray Rice was there.
Oh, I saw him.
I swear to God, didn't even see him.
No, he was there. He was hanging right by the executive corner.
Okay.
Right where executive and the VIP come together.
Okay.
I saw him there a couple times with a couple of the other guys.
I'm telling you, dude, I think I was so wrapped up in just
I think his wife was there with him. I think it was the whole
Janelle, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
she was there.
Yeah.
Let's say
John's wife was over there.
I did see John's wife.
Yeah.
They had the greatest Oriole of at least my generation. I know you had longer time, but the Iron Man Cal Ripken Jr.
He was there.
He's
Giving
a lot
autographs out and all.
He's a lot taller than I imagined.
I told you he's 6'5" at least.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I walked up and I thought I was going to swing on him. I mean, he was a big guy. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And for being as old as he is, he's still in great shape.
Yeah.
He's got some wrinkles have happened with his age, right? Naturally, but It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. Then they had Grayson Rodriguez. He was there.
Right. Up and coming or
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop this last name up, and I really apologize, but Heston Gerasted. I know he was he's an up-and-comer as well. But the star of the show, besides DJ Rome, of course. Hey, I'm gonna throw myself out there, okay? Because matter of fact, I'm not even gonna get there yet.
Yeah.
So before a lot of people even got there, WJZ's Baltimore Channel 13, Denise Cope.
Yep.
Was there.
They were there way before it even started.
Oh yeah. They brought a dance crew out, a Baltimore dance crew, TSU, Team Squad Up, which I was
did the teaser.
They did a teaser,
and then they did the 11:45 show.
They did it. Then they did live on WJZ, which was really cool. They asked me to actually DJ it for them, which I was very honored to do.
Yeah, and they kept working with us for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like we had anything to do with it.
Not at all.
But it was nice.
It was nice that
got a real nice picture with Denise.
Absolutely, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
it's something to look at later, right?
Yeah.
she's still a very beautiful woman.
You know what surprised me about her? How active she was.
Yes.
How fun she was.
Look, guys.
I didn't, she was having
there,
so much fun by herself with them,
Yes. She was up there dancing with these young guys. Now, guys, TSU Team Squad Up, I first saw these guys on TikTok. They have a TikTok, and, they always, most random places, they'll start doing, quote unquote, rocking off. And, boy, they do. Like, they dance their ass off. We even did because it was cold as crap outside. So I kept playing Baltimore club music to keep them warm. Yeah. Keep them warmed up. So when they hit that spotlight moment, they were ready.
Oh, that wind was blowing across.
Oh my God.
And it was funny because it was all early. The wind was coming. It's like the sun wasn't hitting you. Not until a certain time of day, and it seemed like it got perfect.
Yeah, it was cold as crap.
Yeah.
But so the big superstar was country.
Well, you saw the bus pull up. You saw the bus in the support vehicle.
Listen.
A 45-foot Prevost, all black. Oh. And it pulls up in front, blocks everything. You know it's somebody.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, my daughter Brooke spotted the bus first. And she was like, oh, is that... ...
Yeah.
So, and indeed it was. You could see multiple cases of beer being delivered and water being delivered. Yeah. Like, oh, damn. Country superstar Chase Rice.
Yeah.
Which, again, I wasn't familiar with his music only because I'm not a big country fan.
And my granddaughter is.
But
she kept telling me about him coming up. Saw it was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And just wish she could have been there.
Yeah.
And your daughter and Maylin, they got lucky enough to be there.
Man, listen, so And
they got pretty good seats.
They got the best seats. The only thing that could have been better if I put a folding chair right next to them.
Yeah.
But they were, 2 arm lengths away?
Just about.
Oh, my God. And
he just, the whole time he was playing, he just kept looking over. He's so personable.
Oh, yeah. Dude, listen. So
this guy is so, he was so, I could see how he got where he is.
Oh, yeah.
He's so laid back, so easy.
But I was looking up some stuff on him.
Yeah.
And I knew the name. I just didn't know what he did. This isn't his first act here. I don't mean here in Baltimore or even singing. That's not his first act. Dude, he's done everything from play basketball, did NASCAR, whole bunch of stuff. I've heard Chase Rice's name. Yes.
What are you doing NASCAR?
Let's look this up, because dude, I was tripping. Like, I've heard the name Chase Rice before.
Really?
Yes. He was Rice also worked in a NASCAR pit crews.
Oh, huh. I wonder who he worked for.
Well, it looks like... Wow, that's a huge... He was young. Wow, he was very young. Let's see. Let's see.
It's like sometimes you get these stars like that, and they get like prima donnas or something. But I'll tell you, when he come around
Jimmy
the back
Johnson. Wow.
Did he?
Yeah.
He couldn't have got no bigger than
and
that.
Ryan Newman.
Damn.
He played. Ah, there it is.
So he had to be with the Hendrix Corporation.
Listen. There it is. This is why John really loves his ass. He played football for North Carolina.
Yeah.
All right,
that.
now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Okay. And yes, it was Hendrix Motorsports.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's awesome. He has had a very active life. That's awesome, and still to be humble. You know what I mean?
He's still young. He's not.
Well, you're old, but
yeah, everybody's young to me.
that's why you're the old man pop. Let's see. He is not bad. He's 36.
He's just a little bit more than you, not much.
3 years.
Yeah. But what I was trying to get back when I got to take a selfie with him, I took a picture.
That you're even using the word selfie is funny. You're old.
Shut up. But I took a picture of somebody else with him, and then I had to switch phones and try to get it set up for reverse. You know, me doing that shit. That doesn't work all the time.
Sure doesn't.
And then I'm trying to hurry up, and he's just, calm down.
Relax.
Yeah. He's not, anybody else would have just walked on to the next person.
Right.
Oh, not a.
Well, listen.
And he was just hanging with everybody up there. It was crazy.
My niece and my daughter. My niece is a huge Chase Rice fan, so.
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah. So there was a concert it was Chase Rice and Kane Brown. She went to go see Chase Rice. I mean, don't get me wrong, she likes Kane Brown, right? Every girl in the world, old, young, fucking toddler at this point, loves Kane Brown. But she went to go see Chase Rice. And when they went to the concert, he had to cancel. So this is actually like making up for something that she.
Oh, well, she got a better show.
Oh, she got a much better show, much closer. And my wife just sent me something. Oh, he was also a contestant on Survivor.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's been around.
A little bit. Thanks, babe. Glad to see you're watching. Thanks for the support.
Hey.
But no, that's awesome. So, dude, it was a. So all right. So the first shift of pictures. He had a lot of people that want to take a picture with him.
Yeah.
So, Brooke and Maylin didn't quite get a chance. I was like, honey, it's okay. No worries. Maybe you'll get another shot.
Oh, I was sitting over by the gate there where they were coming in and out. And there were so many people that came up that wanted to get back there and just couldn't let them back there.
Well, so let's back up. So after he gets on stage, I tell Brooke and Maylin, come here. I put him right smack next to the stage. Like when I tell you 2 arm lengths, and I have to say I am beyond. I was getting emotional about it.
Oh, I seen that.
How happy I made my princesses, and I don't, that I don't have. There's people that have celebrity friends, and they get stuff like that, right? But thanks to John from Jimmy's, man, making that call to me, I was able to do that for my girls, and it was, I could show you like Maylin's stuff, man. She has been ecstatic. Best day of her life. She got an autograph because after he got off stage, he hopped off the stage. Like off the front of the stage. He jumped off the front of the stage and was doing autographs and pictures with the front crowd and all that. Well, these 2 sneaky shits, right? Well, let me back up. So they got guitar picks, his guitar picks that have his name on it.
Yeah, somebody handed him a beer. But like, remember, and they screwed the top off, and he threw the top, and they're wanting to get up on the stage just to get the lid.
Oh, Maylin got it.
Oh, did she?
She got the cap.
Oh,
yeah. So when I went back up, she came back up and she picked the cap up and put it in her pocket.
Almost reminds you of how when the Beatles came
Oh
over.
my God.
Everybody was just crazy.
So
he had the crowd going.
Oh yeah,
he did.
Oh yeah, and
that was the crowd was
it was a lot
crazy.
of love there. There was a lot of love there, and it was awesome to see.
And you could see the video got posted today. You could see the crowd. You could see how thick it was.
And they were involved. Like, you know, some tailgates, you know, they're just hanging out,
eating, drinking, whatever,
enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
They were involved in this. Like I feel like some of them just went just to see Chase.
Oh, that's all they were there for. A lot
of them.
Yeah.
But after he jumps off, these two sneaky shits go off the stage to the right where he had to walk back past.
Knew it.
And like they pre-planned it, like they were out there making their security entrance, okay? And sure enough, got their picture. Maylin got she was wearing a Chase Race shirt.
Yeah, got an autograph. Yeah.
And dude, it was heaven. But I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for this. I don't know. Hopefully not.
We do it a lot.
We'll
Get
see.
in trouble, that is.
Yeah. But it was left there, so it was claimed. Okay. Chase Rice's playlist.
Yeah.
You know, set list.
Yeah, the paper on
was left
the
on
bottom
stage.
of the stage itself, right at his feet.
Yeah. That got taken.
Yeah. No, it got left.
Well, it got left, so I took it.
Right.
And
well, we had to preserve.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to preserve the.
I gave it to my daughter, okay,
Yeah.
and she was freaking sad because she didn't have anything for him to sign.
Put that in a frame.
100%.
You know, that means something to her, and she'll remember that as she gets older.
So, don't get me wrong, I still got my daughter Christmas
And
presents.
she'll remember Dad did that for her.
And
that's
so.
the biggest
And
part.
that's what meant the most to me, man.
Yeah,
it really
sure.
did. It really did. You know, being there.
That's the biggest Christmas gift both of them could have got this week.
Being there for me was cool.
And my arm got sore.
Yeah, holding your phone up.
Yeah, Haley wanted to watch.
Oh yeah, Haley was on the phone.
She wanted to be there, and then I FaceTimed her for the whole event. And I didn't see a bigger smile.
That's when you're gonna end up buying one of those chest vests that you snap your phone into it so you can just walk around and just do it.
Yeah. But I call it a body cam, I think.
Whatever.
I'm hanging around with the wrong people.
I guess. But I don't know. I think it was.
Man, it was fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then
It was a nice build up to it.
Yeah.
And
it was perfectly planned. Look,
you know,
I give full credit to the whole Jimmy staff, to John, to Tony, and
G. G's
that,
always got
that man
G.
runs.
Mike.
He runs from the time his foot hits the freaking ground.
That guy doesn't
until
stop.
It's over. He is running.
And always smiling.
Always smiling. Will always stop for a half a second to shake somebody's hand and go right back to business.
Yeah.
I give that man so much credit. So much credit. He is phenomenal. And that's the thing. He has been properly trained by John, his right hand man, since he was 14 years old. I remember being there DJing, and he was 14. He was 14 years old, busting tables. Like, he's worked his way up and earned.
And that's
his
the
spot.
way some of these companies should be if they were smart. I just don't get some of that stuff, the way they want to hire somebody from college and think they're going to know how to run a business.
Absolutely not.
Without knowing anything about the business.
Correct.
Never made any sense to me.
And G is definitely one of the people that is 110%.
And I don't care when you see him. 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll see him 10, 11 o'clock at night at the bar. And he is the same person.
Dude, I've seen him.
Always coming up, shaking your hand.
Listen, I've seen
always
him,
patting you on the back, always building you up.
I've seen him stressed.
Yeah.
And even under stressful situations like the tailgates, he is still the same genuine person.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, G, because that's not easy to do. It's not. You know, a lot of people fold under pressure, man, but you handle it. So shout out to you.
Well, that's what John's so good at, delegating.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, that's what's got him where he, it's really helped.
So let's see. Some of the local businesses that were there. So one of my favorites, it is one of my favorite vendors is always there, the Mighty Thigh Wing.
I was going to say that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
First of all, I love their product.
So Wendy almost lost her tent.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, that thing was blowing around.
I love their wings, right? They have outstanding flavors. But
they're so thick.
Yes.
They got so much meat on them. It's crazy, man.
But what sells me is not the wings.
It's got a flavor to it.
Nope, it's not the wings.
What?
It's the people. The guy, the owner, and the
one that was in the contest.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a little on the crazy side.
I love it though.
Yeah, no, it's upbeat.
He
fun.
He is the Mighty Thigh Wing concierge, if you will. I mean, he's fantastic. and they are just two of the nicest guys in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, they share love.
Well, we did it the other week when they had the contest with Joey Chestnut.
Yes.
And that was just incredible.
Yep.
I mean, funny. They do whatever they have to do to get it out there.
And that's important. So I mean, here's the thing. The funny thing, this isn't.
That's what's so nice for us. We get to meet all these guys.
But that's not even their business. That's not their business. I mean, it is their business, but that's not their main business. Holly Poultry is their business. Like, that's how they make their living. This is a kind of a side
yeah
thing that they do. Holly Poultry is what it is. And I don't know. It's just amazing that people come together for something so amazing. I mean, I don't know. We I don't know. I can't talk enough about it, and I wish we can go back in time and redo that again, because it was fantastic.
So now you're at the point.
Mike, that's the redheaded guy.
Yeah. But you're at the point now to how can they beat this one? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Check that.
Yeah, we're friends on Facebook.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
We bullshit each other. Let's see what else was there. The Local, which is a new spot that actually, the way the world works, right? Baltimore. My buddy Bobby Windsor is part of. He's also one that owns the dispensary that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
They had a tent up there. Local it's a new restaurant. Actually, the chefs there are on a TV show right now for Top Chef.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you see the oysters they had there?
I had some.
The oyster guy.
That's the only thing I ate.
That's right. The oyster, and that's crazy. They have so much food.
And I never eat there. I never do. I don't know. It's like I don't have time for some reason. I don't know why.
And you have all the time in the world.
And I do. But I don't know why I just don't eat there.
Because we're constantly moving. Like we're not sitting still.
Yeah.
But listen,
even the band was good.
Yeah. What was that band called? Oh man. Any given. Oh man. Hold on. I'm gonna get to this. Because they were very good. They played upbeat.
Yeah.
Which was nice because there's been some bands I've seen that even on big stages they play like wedding stuff.
Yeah.
Right. But not these guys, man. It's nice, especially being the DJ, when the band keeps up with the DJ, if that makes sense. Like the same
rhythm with both of you, because once you get something upbeat, once you get the crowd in a certain demeanor,
yes,
you got to keep it.
Yeah, yes.
And sometimes it doesn't happen when you change from DJ to band or band to DJ. It doesn't seem to go along.
Here's to the night. That's who it was.
He's nice to work with.
Yeah.
You know, some of them can be a little bit touchy, but they were really cool to work with.
Very. And it's crazy that they actually weren't supposed to even be there. It was supposed to, that's why it was actually called, because they had a family emergency and wasn't sure if they were going to make it. Is
that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
So me and another DJ, we're going to kind of rock the show before Chase Rice, and it actually worked out. There was a DJ that started. Then it was the band. Here's Through the Night. And then I was blessed to be able to open up for Chase Rice and play right after Chase Rice until the end of it, which I don't know if you saw. People didn't want to freaking leave.
No.
Like the sound guy had to cut me off. Was like, look, hey, it's time. Like
he had to get everything wrapped up. Yeah. He had a lot of work to do.
They were like, we're 20 minutes over the timeline. I was like, for real? I didn't want to leave. I was having a great time.
Yeah, it was cool.
I played a lot of like EDM stuff, and the crowd freaking ate it up, which I love. I love. I mean, granted, they were probably a little drunk.
Couldn't help.
I was up on stage jumping around like an idiot. They were on the ground jumping around like idiots. I mean, it's a good vibe.
And you can look at the pictures. You got a good picture this week.
I got a good video this week.
Yeah, I gotta say.
I guess I gotta start calling Pop, my manager, and whatnot. He went to the photographer and the videographer and was like, hey, my guy, my guy ain't been in nothing, but he's been in a couple of different talgos. What's up? And whoever shot this video, man, I guess finally got tired of Pop complaining and put me in, which I'm very appreciative of because I look badass in that video. And it
Somehow
was
I made the cut too.
I know. You made a cut a couple times in a couple videos. Even Mikey's video.
Oh, really?
I don't even know if you've seen that.
No, I don't think I did.
You were leaned over the gate before I told you bring your ass over here and security almost tackled your ass.
Yeah. Didn't think I probably wasn't supposed to be there, but we just...
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not? Pop, here's the thing. Listen, at this point...
We're lucky, man. We really are.
We're blessed, right?
Yeah.
At this point, I think people are starting to see that when I'm out doing my shit, my pop's with me. We are a fucking team. We're doing this podcast together because we're a fucking team.
I was standing over by the fence when it got crowded all that time. You see that real big security guard?
Yeah.
For the first 2 minutes, he kind of come over to me a couple times, and then once he got used to me, man, me and him just got along just great. He was another one that was a great guy.
So let me tell you, there's only one thing I'm incredibly jealous about.
What's that?
There's only one thing at a whole entire experience.
My picture with Denise?
No, you can have
Come
that.
on.
I mean, like I said, she's a pretty lady, but you know.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
I was just putting it out there.
So, I'm trying to make sure I get the name right here. I don't want to mess up any names here.
You already did that.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Foster Batts.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Foster Batts.
Yeah.
They designed...
Now, that's with Cal, right? He had something to do with that?
Well, so he designed... I don't know who was in the making of this, right? Or who put it together, or who purchased this, or whatever.
They're cool looking.
But they are white and blue. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Blue.
white and red.
They're
Pepsi.
blue, aren't they? Pepsi blue.
What did I say? I'm sorry. Red and blue.
Yeah.
Pepsi colors. They have a Stronger Together logo. They have snowflakes. They have Toys for Tots. They have Jimmy's Famous Seafoods logo. And, of course, Foster Batts logo on it. And they're badass. You can see them on the Jimmy's Famous Seafoods page. They are incredible. On top of that...
They're going to raffle one, right?
They are. But on top of that, it's signed by Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
and Chase Rice.
How can you beat that?
To commemorate this
And
amazing...
Chase was actually wearing Ripken jersey.
Signed by him.
Oh, was it?
That was given to him by Cal Ripken.
Oh, that day.
That day.
Oh,
he
I
didn't
didn't
show
know
up.
that.
He didn't show up with that jersey on.
I didn't know that.
You can actually see what he was wearing in this picture. It was just a plain white T-shirt.
Yeah.
And Cal Ripken actually gave him a number 8 Cal Ripken jersey and signed it.
And he said, too, while he was up on stage, if you remember, he came to Baltimore and he watched Cal play before.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here. It's not like this is new to him.
Well, let me tell you, okay? Big Mike.
Yeah.
Big Mike is the man.
He was having fun.
He always has fun.
Yeah.
So Big Mike is like the I guess PR, if you will, public relations for Jimmy's. If I got that wrong, somebody correct me. But he's always handling, the news channels. He's always handling, any celebrities that come. So that would be what I would say he would be, is PR. And dude, Mike is fantastic. I mean, he
always upbeat.
Always upbeat. You don't. I haven't yet to see a bad side of Mike, which is awesome, and that just goes to show that Jimmy's only deals with the best.
And
right?
It goes back to the delegation part. I mean, he knows how to delegate the right people in
That's
the right
right.
place.
That's right. So, you stated that they're raffling one off.
Right.
So I'm gonna get to the page here. Let's talk about that because I'm putting my bid in, 100%. I want that freaking bat. I think that bat is just everything. I can see me putting that in a case and.
It's not many of them.
No, they're only raffling one.
Yeah, but there's only how many's in there? 20 or something that they made. I can't remember.
14. Maybe 15. Maybe one got cut off. But yeah, they're raffling one off on their website. Let me get to it. Because, and what they're doing it for is what the raffles for is just insane. Let's see. We got Foster. Let's see. Let me get to it. They've been posting a lot about this event because, like I said, it was fantastic.
The time lapse was cool.
And it's crazy.
We've
been
been
talking about
that for a long time.
That it'd be cool to see it go from.
And you watch that time lapse, you can see how it goes.
Yeah. So they're doing it for
fascinating to me.
For the Famous Fund.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys aren't familiar with the Famous Fund was put into effect, established
because of COVID.
When COVID hit.
Yeah.
And that was Jimmy's Famous Seafood's way of helping other community bars and restaurants.
Well, and we talked about this before. It started with him taking care of the waiters, servers, and cooks.
Yep.
And it expanded into the Famous Fund.
Yep.
Which kept a lot of these businesses alive. They wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. And where do you get that? Where do you get one business going to take care of a lot of other businesses in the same area, competition, and you're going to help them survive?
100%.
How does that happen?
Which again, goes to show the type of people we're dealing with here. It says right here. Okay, so 15 custom bats. 14 of them are going to be given to those who helped plan, this amazing event.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. The final one will be raffled off and donated. Donate $100 to the Famous Fund organization for your entry. After they receive 20 donations, they're going to do a drawing.
That ain't many.
No, it's not.
Might be up by now. Jeez.
It's very possible.
Better hurry.
I've been looking at these Foster bats. Like some of the stuff they make. Oh, it's badass. Like this one they made.
Oh, that's cool.
For the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Got the barbed wire and the blood. I mean, it's just... It's amazing. You find your niche and you run with it. I do. I think it's amazing. I know John's got a wrestling match coming up.
Yeah, we're going.
Which is so funny because
Thursday.
He does everything. It's MCW, Maryland Wrestling or Maryland Championship Wrestling.
He'll be under his wrestling name.
Johnny Crab Cakes.
Johnny Crab Cakes. Yeah, I'm taking Bentley.
Okay. I'm gonna try to take DJ.
Well, I got to. I mean, if it wouldn't be for John, he wouldn't. Bentley got to meet
Roman Reigns
a couple weeks ago. I mean, how? And then it goes back to when John was a kid. Mm-hmm. And
you've known the family a long time.
Since John was born, basically. It was 2 or 3 or something. But when and I said this before about when I got the phone call from Sharon to come up there when Paul Orndorff was there, and John met him in person, and I think that just put an impression on him. I don't know if he was into wrestling before that because he was so young. He was probably 5 or 6 then.
Okay.
And I don't think he's ever stopped. And it's so good when you can get a passion like that built up inside of you. But when you can go to the limits he's been with it, meeting these guys, wrestling, doing everything, that ain't bucket list. That's beyond bucket list.
Oh, that's
shit.
Way beyond bucket list.
It's crazy, man. And then when I was able to see my grandson in the same building, 20 feet away from where the first one happened, and seeing him, Roman just gave him a couple of shirts. He just treated him. He's another one that's so nice. I was in there, and he walked by me with his big hoodie on. It kind of looked down. I'm a little bit shorter than he is, but he's a big guy.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a big guy. But he was... You get these guys that are so big, just like Chase, and they're so authentic. They're so nice to talk to. My only problem was, and my daughter was there with Bentley, I couldn't hang around the whole evening because it started getting to me emotionally when there was 2 other people there at the first one that weren't there on this one. It kind of got to me.
I get it. 100%.
Between Keith and Sharon, it was a little hard for me that way. But I got to see my grandson do this with, what's his middle name? Cage. It gets, all these things keep going around and life goes in circles. I understand.
100%.
But like you say, we're just been blessed people, man.
We have.
Just
We have. There's more blessings that's coming that I can't really discuss with you right now because you're involved in them.
yeah.
But you'll know that soon enough.
Okay. It's nice to hear.
Yeah. So, since we just gave Jimmy's Famous Seafood 35 minutes of our time,
Was it? No shit.
plug that.
But it's
It's more than worth it.
how can we not? And that wasn't even the end of the day for us.
No, it wasn't.
Christ, you guys are dragging me around. I mean this. I've got such great friends, such great people, especially this last year, that just don't let me sit idle. And I told you an hour ago how my emotions have been, especially this week. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got so much to do, I can't sit. And I just, man, I'm lucky. I just don't know how to say it.
Well,
And I'll say thank you to all of them. Just, I appreciate it. I really do from the bottom of my heart. But I don't know what I would have did.
You're not horrible to be around, okay?
Yeah, I'm a dick.
Well, yes.
That's all right.
But I accept you, okay?
You ain't got much left.
I know.
What do you got? See?
I know. That's all we work out because we keep our circle fucking tight in a squirrel's asshole,
Yeah.
and that's okay. I'm appreciative of that. Like
I definitely slept good that night.
Oh no shit.
Because by the time I ended up getting home, after the second venture, I was tired.
Oh, talking about Sylvester's Christmas party?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. Here we go again.
What?
The people we meet, the friends we got.
Well, look, let me explain. So I told Nicole this all the time. I think us going away to Alabama had a lot of negative, right, effects. But I think it had a lot of positive too.
And what I keep telling you all the time.
Shut up, old man. Shut up, old man. Listen. And that's one of them, right? Friends. So, for a while I stopped DJing, right? When I was DJing full time, 5-6 nights a week, I had friends, quote unquote, right?
Yeah, but I don't understand why you stopped.
Go ahead. Because there's no
I'll shut up.
Because there's no end game there. There's no 401k. There's no retirement. There's no.
Then make one. Look, that's your passion.
I'm not that damn good at money, but balancing money.
But that's your passion.
I understand.
Music is always. You need to do something with music somehow.
And it's always going to be.
Or
right?
at least keep it there.
I'm not going to stop DJing.
But you said you did when you went to Alabama. You shouldn't have. Do
you want me to tell you why? Because
I'm around.
No, because down at Huntsville, everything closed. Like the whole city of Huntsville closed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting. Like it was like
you're not even on.
Like it was like ghost town.
Yeah.
Even like down where the colleges were and shit. Like there wasn't much happening. Seriously. And I don't know if COVID has something to do with that or what, but I mean, hell, even the local Applebee's usually would have some kind of something going on. We go in there for some hot wings, and it's like 2-3 people in there. Like, damn, the hell, everything's closed. By 11 o'clock, dude, you wouldn't see another car on the road. Me and Nicole could ride around for fucking hours and wouldn't see another car. And we're not talking about like a rural part of Alabama here. Huntsville is not rural.
No, I've been there.
Like it's not. And it's growing every day. But moving to Alabama, like you stop DJing and all that stuff, your phone stops ringing. And it kind of shows you who your real friends are. Like people that just call and say, "Hey, haven't talked to you in a couple of days, or haven't talked to you in a month. How you doing? How's everything?" None of that, which is fine. It's fine. I was telling a friend of mine.
We just went over this the other week.
Mm-hmm. I was telling a friend of mine. Yeah, exactly what we just spoke about last week.
Yeah.
And I say that 100%. People, unfortunately, there are people that want to be around you for certain reasons. And I love the fact that you and I are close. And again, you want nothing from me. I want nothing from you. But just to chill.
I want my 10% now.
Well, you can suck a 10% dick. God dang, look. No, in order
you
to be,
said I was going to get it, so I want it.
in order to be a manager, you got to get me gigs.
All right.
Yeah, that's how that works. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
I thought I did enough.
Oh, yeah. Typical, right?
Yeah.
Typical. I always think I'm doing enough.
Man, I keep trying to learn things, and you just cut me off.
Oh, well, yeah. Whatever. You're just bullshit people.
Yeah.
All right, so listen. So, all right, before we get into the last thing I told you I want to talk about.
I understand. See? Yeah, go ahead.
No, we're getting to there.
Go ahead.
Don't even worry about that because I'm excited about that. So,
Good.
Christmas is coming. I know this year is going to be a little difficult for you.
Yeah, it is.
It's the first.
Oh,
one.
it's already hit.
I know.
This week
But it's the first one without Mom. Which I know, on top of everything else you've been dealing with, that's got to be one that hits pretty hard. You know, I know how big Christmas was around here, boy.
Yep.
Even if it wasn't here.
Well, that goes all the way back to my mother.
Well,
and Sharon just picked it right up.
Well,
when I lost my mother, she just picked the Christmas shit up. We've always done the Christmas Eve, you know, with the kids and gifts, and we usually have a Santa Claus come, and the kids get to chase Santa and figure out where he's at and who he was, you know.
Well,
it's always been fun.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Okay, even if I haven't been here, I've seen the videos. We went through a lot of videos, and because you recorded everything, which is
I always
fantastic.
have, and I told you
it's
that.
so important.
I want to hear people's voice.
Well,
you know, pictures are one thing, but when you can see somebody's emotions and voices.
Let me tell you, my wife heard you say that.
Yeah.
Okay, she's been fucking recording everything.
I try to tell a lot of people that, and I'm not being nosy or ignorant or anything like that.
At all.
I just know why.
Right. No, I see it, and I know that this year is going to be this year's going to be different, and unfortunately, Pop, it's going to be different for a while.
Oh, I know.
And dude, I'm sorry, man. I can't imagine where you're at right now. I can't even try to imagine.
Well, I got 7.5 grandkids, so you know.
7.5, Pop.
Yeah. So next year that'll change again.
Oh Lord. Well, yeah, sure will. But just know, you got some shit coming to you, boy.
I got. You know, I'm going away in February.
Mm-hmm.
And said something to my daughter the other day about time limit. You know, because it's got to get back, do shit, whatever. Christ, it's like she doesn't want me to come back now. I don't, you know, I thought you were going away for 2 or 3 months. Well, it just ain't the same. If I'm not going with anybody, it's...
Well, so
That's a big thing.
Me and Crystal had a conversation the other day, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, just about, you know, your gig. Your gig that we're going to discuss later.
Yeah.
And she's like, you better hope he's back by then. I was like, his ass will be back by then. She's like, are you sure? Because, you know, usually when he goes, you know, down somewhere, he's down there for a couple months. I was like...
Because of the company.
Exactly.
It's different. You know, it's... I'm going to be able to... You know, I'm going to go down. I'm going to see my brother a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to Daytona and do that. Haley and Matt's coming down.
That's
be able to enjoy that would be nice. I just wish I would have had somebody else to go with. I'll see. Yeah. Who knows what will.
Yeah. Nothing's written in stone at the moment.
Never. I play it by ear.
Well, so you got... I'm actually picking up something for you when I leave here today. I think you're going to fucking love.
Stop all the games, man.
What games?
I don't know.
What games?
Starting all this,
you're going to love this fucking... Dude, listen, it's not like it's a lot, okay? It's not like it's a lot. But you're going to fucking
You
love
have
it.
more fun with this shit than...
I do, because, listen, and my wife can tell you, Pop, I will walk into a store and I'll see a pair of shoes that I fucking love. And I'll put them motherfuckers back. I will. I don't know why. I just will. But I'll see a fucking $600-$700 whatever from my wife or my kids or a friend or whatever, and I'll pick that motherfucker up and spend the money, no issue.
Yeah.
I've always been that way. It's a fucking weird sickness
Life's too short, though.
Yeah, but I'm.
And you talk about me not being able to say no.
They're not asking for it. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So don't start your shit with me.
Okay.
Thank you. But you're gonna love this motherfucker. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And then of course, the other surprise that's gonna be coming that I can't talk about at all right now, but you already know about because I couldn't not tell you that. But I know someone else is listening, so I can't really say nothing. But no, dude. The only part of Christmas, I hate Christmas. I do. It sucked.
I never did.
It sucked growing up as a kid.
And it's not that I hate it. You got to understand that because I got too many grandkids. And that they're going to be the thing that makes everything go round this year.
And that's what I'm about to say. I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
But for my 4-year-old, right? He's excited. We got the elf on the shelf. He's back in town. He actually changed his outfit from red to blue. Somehow. It's the magic.
Yeah.
I have convinced him that I talked to him and he relays messages to Santa, which is awesome. And he's so excited about Christmas, and even though Christopher is 16, he doesn't show much of anything, but I know he's excited about Christmas. Why not? You get shit.
And the older you are, it's good shit.
The older you are, it's less shit because it's more expensive.
Yeah.
I had to have that conversation with him the other day. I was like, bud, listen, DJ Powell is gonna be a lot bigger because I could take what we spent on you, and buy him a shit ton of stuff based on what we got for you. He's like, I know. All right, cool. And my kids are appreciative of fucking anything. And Brooke, she just got her big fucking Christmas present the other day.
A little early, I think.
So fuck
She's
her.
probably still smiling.
So I was having a conversation with her, and I was like, because Maylin was definitely showing more excitement than Brooke. And I was like, maybe Brooke wasn't feeling good, and it actually turned out that she wasn't actually feeling that good. So that's why she wasn't as pumped up as Maylin. But she still had a fantastic time. Still big smiles.
Yeah.
And, dude, I swear to God, I called my wife on FaceTime. We were there.
Christ, you got him in the truck and they both fell asleep.
Did you know that?
No.
I called my wife on FaceTime. We were at the show where Chase Rice was on the thing. And because I told you, I was very emotional.
Oh, I look back and seen you.
To see
I did.
To see my princess is so damn happy. And to know that I did that.
That's good emotion.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That is the best in the world, boy. That I don't care what nobody says. I won Christmas. I don't care what nobody says.
There's bad shit that's going to happen in life, but I tell you, it's the good things that make everything worthwhile.
Yep.
And you got to remember them because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but like I was saying, my kids are very appreciative. I mean, they know we're not fucking rich, but they also know that we're going to do everything we can do to make sure they have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
And they also know that it's not necessarily about the gifts. It's about us. It's about, being thankful for us. That, we're still here. We know we lost a lot of people over the last, I feel like over the last 4 years, we lost a lot of fucking people. And we're still here. We're still a family. So, I'm fucking beyond blessed. Maybe not financially, but family-wise, I'm fucking blessed.
It's not always about money.
Listen, any fool...
And they always tell you that. But
fool,
until you see days like that, you understand.
I know, but any fool that says money can't buy you happiness, obviously has never had money. Because it might not make you fully happy, but it'll help. It'll fucking help. All right, moving on. So, Christmas Eve. What you doing Christmas Eve?
I don't know if we're going upstairs. I gotta check.
Okay.
We'll be here. We're not going anywhere.
Well, we have a Christmas Eve tradition that I'm even when we moved to Alabama, I made sure that we
Crystal and the kids, they still want to do the gifts and all like we always did.
Okay.
Which is, I gotta do it.
Of course.
How can you not?
Yeah.
So.
Well, our tradition is to go over to Nicole's parents, and we play a bunch of games, and we dress like idiots, and a lot of alcohol. Not for me. I don't drink, but I'm sure somebody will try to get me to drink something.
That's been helping me because I ain't had to drive. and I've needed that.
And you're welcome.
Yeah. Well, that's why I just said thank you if you didn't notice that.
I got it.
But
no, man, I listen, I drank when I was DJing full time. I was getting fucking demolished every weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, it just got old, like really old. And then add, my health issues that came into play. It got even worse when I was drinking.
I think I worked for a beer company for 10 years. And there was a year or two in that got pretty bad.
Were you drinking beer?
Well, most.
I was.
There was other. That was my job. Look.
Listen,
tequila. The only job I've ever had that it was in the contract. They had to supply us with fresh beer at all times.
Oh my God.
Actually, in our union contract, people don't believe that until Mothers Against Drunk Driving got that 5 years after I was there. That's what we had.
Well, mine was
different
more like
times.
tequila sunrises.
Oh,
I mean by the pitchers.
That's when that was a popular drink.
It don't matter. I love that fucking drink.
Yeah.
Because it's so sweet that you can't really taste all the tequila in it, and that's when you realize that you're really fucked up once you've had
Tequila's a
sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah, very
sneaky.
Yeah, I've had some bad things with tequila.
Yeah, well, got some stories though.
Not that I can say here.
But yeah, that's what we do New Year's, and then we have Christmas. I'm excited for Christmas, and I'm excited for Christmas for my wife and my kids. Like I said, I'm not a big Christmas person.
I still want to see everybody else have fun. But
exactly. My favorite holiday is Halloween. It is.
See, and I can't stand. Yeah, it's not.
I fucking love Halloween.
Yeah, everybody does around here, but me.
I love it.
Okay, do what you gotta do.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what my least favorite holiday is? My birthday.
I was just kidding. I know. But they come every year.
Yeah, sure does. Sure does.
It's just a day. It used to be a day to get off work at one time, and they stopped that shit too.
Yeah, no, you just it's like it's a 50-50 split because you're happy that you made another year, but fuck, now I'm another year older.
But isn't that weird? I mean, like especially at the point in my life, why am I here and the rest of them aren't? You wonder about that sometimes. What did I do that? And I don't know. Sometimes I just get into that shit too much.
I get it because growing up there was a lot of people around me that didn't quite make it.
Oh, I seen that very young.
And
boy across the alley. I mean, over and over you see it.
Or they would get popped for something, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer, Pop, that as long as I do right in my life, then I have angels looking over me. And by angels, I mean my grandfather. My grandfather, when that man was alive, if he wouldn't have died of cancer, Pop, I swear to God, at a young age, I was my best friend. I mean, we woke up every morning, didn't matter, 6 a.m., I'd wake his ass up. He'd pull his ass out of bed, no matter how sick he was, and we played Tonka trucks. Like, that was my guy. And I mean the real Tonka trucks, the one that you hit your foot on,
yeah,
and you're down for a couple of days. You know what I mean? Like, that was my guy. And I have my little brother, my little brother Jimmy. I know that's one.
And when you start thinking about it during these holidays and shit, and that's what makes everything feel real.
Yeah, man. Like there's a lot of people that should be here.
But we have so many good memories.
Unfortunately, not my little brother, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he died of SIDS, and he I probably would have did a lot of things different in my life if I knew he was watching. Does that make sense?
You think?
I mean, I probably would have.
Because he always looked up to you, I'm sure. But
what? I mean, he would have looked up to me, but
yeah.
he was a little baby when he passed.
Yeah,
but just to know that somebody was looking up to me. Like, just the same thing with my kids. Like, I know my kids are looking up to me to do the right thing, so it makes me do the right thing.
Another friend of ours had that same thing happen to his son.
Mm-hmm.
That's we see it too much.
Yeah.
It's all a numbers game, it seems.
Fucking draw of the hat, I guess.
And that's why I say, even with me right now, with all that's going on, you can't sit. You better enjoy it. You got too many good people around that you can have fun, you can enjoy yourself. You're going to think about the bad stuff, but don't let it overwhelm you. You have to live your life. Otherwise, your life's a waste.
And I do.
You know?
But it's more of a happy thing. Like it sucks my pop passed away, but I know he's watching me. He's looking out for me. And, dude, there are signs. Trust me when I tell you there are signs. And my little brother, there are signs. Fucking Cage, there are signs.
And he used to talk about that.
He pops. Listen, the weird shit. You can call my wife right now, okay, and ask her what number I always see. And it'll. I see it all the time, but there's a specific conversation that me and Cage had in the past that has stuck. A number has stuck in my fucking mind. I mean, fucking burned into my mind, and I see it.
Why?
All the time.
What is it?
10/17.
Really?
Yep.
But that's the day past his birthday.
Doesn't matter. It wasn't a date. It was a time. 10/17. It burns in my fucking mind. You can also ask my wife what I always say when I see the number. So, okay, 10/17 is it was a rap group. Gucci Mane and OJ Juice Man. It was 10/17 Brick Squad. And we were having a discussion. And since that discussion, since he passed away, I've seen 10/17 often. I say, Brick Squad, and she looks over at the fucking clock, wherever the hell it is, and she's like, Jesus Christ, every time.
See, me, it's the pennies.
For you, it's pennies.
I don't care where. I find so many of them. And they always say it's pennies from heaven. I'll find it, I'll bend down to get it, and I'll hit my goddamn foot or something. You know what I mean? Bitch, I know you did that on purpose. Because you got to understand, my bed's got these big corner posts, and they're hidden by the blanket. Every time I walk around the corner, she would laugh because I would hit myself, and it would drive me, and it still does. It's just...
Oops, look, Nicole literally, she was listening, so she literally just texted me.
Yeah.
Brick Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time. Every time. So I know that there's people that are watching out for me. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons, number one, why I've calmed down a lot. And two, I don't take shit for granted. Like, there's times where I'm so pissed off about a situation. And I want to react hastily. I think that's the best word for it. And I don't. Because I know there's people watching. Right?
Yeah.
Them, you know, they might not be able to come down and yell at me, but they're watching. I can't let them down. And we've had this discussion before about me being a failure. I can't fail. That is my biggest fear in the fucking world.
You worry about that so much.
I do, because here's the thing, Pop. So, let's look at Christopher. So Christopher didn't have the best male role model.
Yeah, I remember that. You talk about it all the time.
So when me and Nicole first got together, he was very sheltered. You know, Nicole did her best to raise him, but a woman raising a man and a man raising a man is always going to be different. He'll never admit it because he's 16 years old, but I know he looks up to me.
Yeah.
Her cousin Tony, the one I was telling you just retired from the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
The last time we went on our guys camping trip, 2 years ago, I guess, Tony came up to me and was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "What?" He goes, "Christopher came up and shook my hand, and looked me right in the face." I was like, "Yeah." Like, for me, that's normal because that's what's been instilled in his fucking soul at this point.
Keith, he'd always put his hand on my shoulder and look me in the eye and talk. And we'd talk about life every day.
But
I miss that so much.
Before. Listen, he never did that before. Whenever, like, Tony is a very
observant,
intimidating looking person.
Yeah.
Bald head, stocky guy. Like, he's very goofy, but if you just look at Tony, he's an intimidating guy, right? So whenever Christopher would, he'd say something to Christopher would kind of cower down, look away. But the fact that he went up to him, shook his hand, looked him right in his eyes, Tony was proud. And that solidified me being in his life. Then you got DJ, who is a freaking nutcase. I mean, dude, he is a nut. You know, he's around other kids and at daycare and at school, so he'll say things like, yeah. Don't say yeah to me. Right? And I correct him every single time. Every time. It's a respect thing, right?
Yeah.
Say yes. Right? Don't yeah me. Say yes. If I say, you know, DJ, don't say what to me. Say yes. You know what I mean? And so I know that there are people there are people that look up to me to do the right thing. So that also makes sure I stay straight. Now back to the failure situation. If my kids see me fail, their hero just failed. Does that make sense? I can't do that to my kids. That's the most important thing in the world to me. I mean, fucking period, is to be a good dad. Do I want to be a good husband? Of course. But I want to be a good dad first. Like, my wife...
They can't take care of themselves. You got to take care.
My wife chose me. My kids didn't.
Yeah. And I say the same thing about... No, I say that about parents. It is like a kid. When you get married, you choose your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You never got a chance to choose your parents.
Yeah.
So, and the worst part is when you start living with your wife. Shit, I was with mine almost 50 years. I was only with my parents for 18. Yeah, they were still around for what, but I was only in that household for 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started living with my wife for the next 50. That's, you know, personal. I don't know how you can say that. That's just lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
That might be the...
Yeah, 100%.
I think because you hear everybody else's stories. And
some people's stories suck. Like, I see people that have been married for years, years, and they're just miserable.
Why? Why even do it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, Pop, I've always said
and
this.
You keep going back to this move to Alabama, and you look at it so pessimistically, but it's still a learning experience because you learned so much from that, and came back, and your drive is probably even more than it was before you left, even though it was big then. But your drive right now, because you don't want to fail.
No.
And that's just part of it. That's just part of it. You didn't fail in that respect. You just said, this ain't right for my family. You could have stayed there.
Yeah.
But you elected to come back and give them what they wanted. That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're right. And I appreciate you saying that.
And you built up a big resume.
Yeah, it helped.
You know, you think you screwed everything. It's not. You've built up a resume that's going to help you now. And it probably is right now. We just talked about that.
Just talked about it. Yeah. And we're crossing fingers on that one, baby.
You got to keep that drive alive, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. I have a
How many people at my age are just sitting in a recliner somewhere and they worked, Christ, I worked for 45 years. You know, I've been working since I was 11 years old. And then they retire and it's like...
Their life is shit.
Isn't this what you worked for? To retire, be able to... We got to do some traveling in the RV. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
We needed that.
Agreed.
We got to see so many beaches and so many places and things and by ourselves, together, just... These trips there were some with the grandkids and kids and whatnot, but most of them were, we would go away for months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat that. That's what you work for. Don't work to go sit on a couch somewhere. I just don't understand that part.
No, I'm working out a 10-year plan. And my 10-year plan is either going to be fucking incredible, or it's gonna fucking flop.
Well, you know where you've been. You just gotta have an idea where you want to go.
Well, I got it, and once I get things in the right direction,
kids ain't gonna be kids forever.
Boy, I'm gonna shock the shit out of a lot of people because I have this fucking plan that if I'm trying to speak it into existence, right? If it works, boy, I will never have to worry about feeling like I'm ever gonna be a failure. Let's just put it that way.
You'll never, because you'll always have that drive.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you have that drive, is the alternative.
The alternative sucks.
Yeah. Can't let it happen, that's all, right?
Alternative sucks. All right, so let's get past all that mushy shit.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, I know. You got some shit that you're working on, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've been hanging around you for how long now, and I love music too.
Indeed.
And hanging around and doing the music and seeing things and trying to figure, I'm not done.
Nope.
I want something else. So,
tell me what you want.
With your little push here and there and what we've been doing, karaoke kind of sounds pretty good.
Okay.
So we're starting to accumulate some parts. Got a couple other things
gear.
we need.
Okay, if you're gonna say it, use
gear.
the right shit. Okay, it's gear.
Well, I'm not used to it yet.
Well,
Here it is.
You better go on Google and learn the lingo. Okay.
And I'm trying. And I'm on YouTube trying to learn everything.
Gear.
Are you kidding? I got more
You're
tutorials than I
gear.
have.
Okay.
Okay, with gear. And we're gonna get the gear, and it's I just think it's something that can work for me.
So, I agree, and this is why. You already have a passion for music.
I just want to have fun.
Listen. Cage got that honestly, 100%. You like singing.
If that's what you want to call it.
And you're not horrible at it. I mean, you could probably use 15 to 35 lessons.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But no, you're not bad at it.
Or 12 beers or something.
Couple shots.
Yeah.
No, for us, so you sound better.
That'll work.
But
even auto-tune won't fix that.
No, you're not bad. We experienced that firsthand here.
Yeah.
Add music, add passion for music, add the fact that you like to sing, and the fact that you enjoy making people happy. Hell, that's 9% of the job right there.
I can't. You say I can't say no. So here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you already got your first gig booked, don't you?
Yeah, you got it. You got it booked.
As your manager, motherfucker, where's my temper?
My temper. As soon as
I got it.
Yeah. Kind of works both ways, doesn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, but what is it? March 17th?
March 13th.
13th.
It's a Sunday.
I don't even know the date. I thought it was a Wednesday.
Nope, it's a Sunday. And it's going to be his debut as a VJ. No, sorry, KJ. A KJ, excuse me.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it at Sylvester Saloon.
Yeah.
And I think from there...
And that's nice because it's a place I feel comfortable in.
Exactly. And that was...
I do.
That was important.
Yeah, it is.
And I think from there we could probably maybe...
It's either that or being a cook. I think I'm going to try this.
Thank God.
Yeah, I don't want to make people sick.
I think we're going after a couple under your belt, I think we're going to nudge John from Jimmy's. Maybe get you a few there.
Yeah, we'll go.
And just know, man, I fully support you, dude. I'm be right there with you.
I hope it works out. I just think it can be something good for me. I've been wanting to do something for a while and didn't know what I want to do, and just like the tailgate, being up on the stage, I like that. Mm-hmm. It's a nice feeling, I like.
It's like having an extra cock, ain't it?
Just yeah.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, look. Here's the thing. Looking down, and seeing a bunch of people.
It's funny. I don't feel real powerful.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Listen,
I feel at home up there for some odd reason.
Listen, what I'm saying. So, when you're up on stage, especially up that high, because that's a high stage, and you're able to look down, you see a different perspective than you do when you're at ground level.
See how many people are actually there.
Indeed.
You don't see the front row. You're seeing everybody.
Everything. So, I've explained this to people before, and some people are going to understand, some people aren't, right?
Yeah.
But when you see the crowd reaction, and they're reacting to what you are doing, dude, it's like better than a fucking drug.
Yeah, it is.
And it is. It's like, I can play a song, and I mean this. I can play a song and I can affect your feeling, because music is a drug in my mind, right? It can alter how you feel about things, 100%.
And we talk about that when we go to some of your shows, because you can change just by what music you play as far as the attitude the crowd has.
100%.
And I've seen it. I like it.
It's like I said, at the Tailgate, I can't tell you how many people were there, but it was a shit ton. And let's say if 5,000 people were there, at least 4,000 people were fucking jumping with me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing.
I've seen one or two jump too much.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we ain't gonna discuss that.
No,
they were jumping. They just didn't stick the
They
landing.
didn't stop. Yeah. It ain't funny, but it's true.
It's funny. They're grown.
Yeah.
But it is. It's like taking a drug. You know when you go to the gym, right? You used to be a fucking gym rat. Bodybuilder, all that stuff, right? Those endorphins that you would get from working out.
Oh, listen to these big words.
That's what I get from DJing and stuff like that. Like, I get that. It's just a push of happiness.
That's how Arnold used to talk about that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it is. It's like it's a rush of.
It's a high you can't experience.
I can't explain it, and unless you have the same passion.
It's like pure adrenaline.
Yeah, and unless
It
you
really
have the
is.
passion that I do for something. Let's say a welder creating a beautiful sculpture or a bridge or whatever. Unless you have that passion for that, like, that might be the way they make themselves happy. For this, like, you will not feel how I feel unless you have a passion for something the way I do. You know what I mean? There's no words to explain how amazing that feeling is. You know what I mean? And of course, people saying, good set or whatever, that feels good too. But all that, they can keep all that.
Oh, just like this stuff I've learned just watching you. Just the way even the speed of the songs, the way they're blended together, just the different things that you do that a lot of other ones don't do, that makes the difference. And they don't even notice.
No, it's
sometimes, because you're just putting them in it.
And that's the thing. But by the way, I'm gonna throw this out here because you just said that. If they're not blending or doing transitions, they're not fucking DJs.
Yeah,
and I'll throw that straight out there. They're
just playing a record.
They're iPods.
Yeah.
But because that's kind of the basics. You got to know how to blend. You got to know how to transition. But the thing
and
is,
I see this. There's some people that, not many, but there's people that hear that and see that, and I see them come up to you and say, "Man, I loved how you did that."
Yeah.
Or how did you do that? And that's
because realistically,
respect.
as a DJ, it's literally supposed to be, if you're playing for 5 hours, it's supposed to be 5 hours that becomes one song.
Yeah.
Literally. And if it's done correctly, it does. It sounds like one very long song. Oh, and I'm going to put this out on the internet, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to put it out there. I even asked John, I said, did you hear me? And he said yes. I got the messages in my phone, okay? So before the tailgate, Jimmy's Famous Seafood got an awesome cameo from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah,
Shaq
I've seen
Diesel.
that. That was cool.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And as you know, Shaq Diesel is a DJ now, right? DJ Diesel. So, me and John, we talk shit back to each other all the time. That's just, that's what friends do. And he put on the post, Rome, are you ready to battle DJ Diesel? So, I was playing EDM at the tailgate. I got right on the microphone. I said, I'm not sure if you guys saw the post that John posted about, am I ready to battle DJ Diesel? Bring his ass here. And I mean that. I really hope that works out for two reasons. One,
wouldn't that be incredible?
It would be amazing. Dude,
and that's
amazing.
Where we keep going back to, how can they get them better?
Because I don't know.
I don't get it, man.
I got messages that I was talking to John and about me talking to my wife. Hold on. Let me get to it, because, dude, I'm serious. It's insane. There's something that he told me that I can't really release. But
you keep saying that, so shut up.
I can tell you. I just can't put out in the airwaves because it's not definite yet. Let me see. Oh, I already told. I said point blank. DJ Diesel's gonna win the battle anyway, just because he's freaking Shaq. You know, he already won in my book, and he ain't even pushed a button yet. Okay, because it'd be phenomenal. I said, and he's like, "We're gonna make this happen." Cool. I said, "If anybody can, he can." I said, "You don't stop." I said, "I literally talked to my wife like, fuck, John's at it again. He doesn't stop. I don't understand when this dude sleeps. I don't. It doesn't make sense. Like, when the hell does he get shut eye? He just got married. When does he have time for his wife? He doesn't stop. But luckily, Penelope knew what she was getting into.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I was supposed to put it, wife's name out there, but not like it's a secret. But
I don't think she minds tagging along with.
Nah, not at all. She was there.
It's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
But I thought that was fantastic.
The other day,
he's got some other things coming that he's already talked to me about. Oh, it's coming.
Keep on doing that.
It's coming. It's called teasers, baby. Okay, I can't put it out there. It's not. I'm not in a position. I'm not.
And a lot of it.
Them
and
to
look
say
at the people he's affiliated with. How do you get affiliated with people like Pepsi? Where do you get stuff like that?
You know what? I would love to ask him. Matter of fact, I think that we should talk to him about coming on the show once.
Yeah.
And
after we get everything straight.
Maybe not even. Just right here is fine.
Yeah, I mean the video portion.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's got to get straightened out. We got to fix that.
But I think regardless, because there's questions I have that I am curious, and that's a good one. Like, dude, how did you get to this?
We would just have to get him to bring a little bit of that good food.
Yeah. If we don't bring crab cake egg rolls, he ain't invited.
Crab ketos, man. I like the crab ketos too.
He better bring both.
Yeah.
Or his ass ain't invited. I'll tell him personally.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him the link to this podcast, because just know, John, you will not be invited, sir. But no, man, I love what has become since I've been back from Alabama. I do. I feel like the real
telling you all the time, man.
The real friends that I have in my life are showing themselves, and the ones that weren't real friends, they're also showing themselves.
Yeah,
and that's okay with me. I'm not.
Don't burn bridges.
I'm not living life to appease anybody else.
No, you got a family to take care of.
Exactly. That is numero uno.
Numero uno.
There you go. That is fucking number one to me.
Yeah, and it always has been to me. And it doesn't matter how old you get. That's got to be. You just get more families.
They get on my nerves, boy. But damn, I love them to death.
Yeah.
And dude, I even got family down in Alabama. Okay. That I consider,
just went back not long ago.
Yeah, that I consider.
Christ, couldn't stay away.
That I consider family now. Brianna and Scotty, man, they're fucking as country as they get, and I mean like not quite bumpkin, but borderline. Like, I swear they're gonna be coming up here in March.
Are they?
Yes.
So I'll get to meet them.
Kids. Yes, and you're gonna love Scotty.
Hey, we'll put them on the podcast.
You just gotta ask him to say a couple words. Matter of fact, I'll give
you
the
that
words.
Draw.
And I'll give you the words to say. Number one is transmission. It sounds nothing like that. It's like it's like the S's kind of mingle somewhere in between the word. But yeah, these are people that we met when we were down in Alabama that are just, they're good people. They're good.
Ain't it funny
people.
how you get magnetized to certain people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care where you go, and with all the traveling I did with Sharon, we'd meet people at different places. It was crazy.
Yeah, Rihanna though, that bitch is crazy, and I hope she hears this. So she was actually my office manager over for LKQ.
Oh yeah,
bitch is crazy. I love
down
her to
there.
Death. Yeah, I love her to death. I do. I think she might have a bigger dick than me. I'm just being honest with you. When you think of a country bumpkin woman, that's Brianna.
Yeah.
Fucking through and through. That is, she holds shit down. Period. and she might just be the female version of me. Scary, right?
Oh God,
Petrifying.
I couldn't take another one.
Well, you
I don't think I don't want to meet them.
They're coming in March, baby. They're coming.
You know that's my birthday, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Mine too. What the fuck you mean?
Okay.
I know you're a Pisces, but you know, I'm not going to judge you on that.
Yeah.
Team Aries, but you know,
Maybe that's why the
Wow,
RV's
bullheaded.
always gravitating towards that shit.
Maybe.
Always to the water.
Always to the water, and I'm bullheaded.
That shit ain't helped me at all.
What?
Taking that RV to the water. I keep using that on these sites, and it doesn't work for shit.
Then get the fuck out the sites.
I am. I'll be off in about 2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
I'll be done.
I keep telling you, man.
No, I'm just letting it run out.
Listen,
I'm letting it run out, and that doesn't...
The sites are fun. You know, they're good to occupy time. But you're unfortunately, Pop.
Well, it ain't just occupying time for me. It's learning how to. It seems like I speak Spanish and the English language because my language ain't the same to these women as it used to be 50 years ago.
Right, you're not as suave as you used to be.
No, that's for damn sure.
Nah, you used to be Rico Suave, and now you're just like, you know,
a dick.
a-
That's what they say.
no,
I mean,
no, that's
I
the thing.
mean the way I write things, and I don't mean to.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. I hate texting.
Yeah.
The major reason I hate texting is subtext. I can say to someone, you know, what about next Thursday? You know, they make a plan. What about next Thursday? And all I'm saying is, why don't we plan for next Thursday? But subtext, they may read that differently than I sent it. So, Wednesday is not good enough?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
It happened to me.
It's always something. Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, it's always something. And unfortunately, Pop, I don't think you're gonna find what you're looking for like that. I think
The best ones I find are too far away. I swear.
And you ain't
I still talk to them.
You ain't fucking going nowhere.
Yeah.
I will find you, and I will beat you and bring your ass back.
I'll just have to fly and come back.
Whatever. I don't care what the
As
fuck
long as
you
I'm
gotta
back
do.
by Friday, you don't care.
No, as long as you're back, period. Okay?
Yeah.
What do you think? I just want you to fucking go hang out with me at the fucking bar?
No.
Okay, then.
But
Don't start your shit with me. Mm-hmm.
tailgoat's only a couple months a year, so
You piece of shit. Oh, so
Still other
so
things.
you're only hanging out with me?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew there had to be an underlying reason.
There's always something there.
I'm not that damn pretty.
Yeah. But you go to some neat places. It's
Yeah.
fun for me.
I've been, dude. Honestly, I feel as though I'm blessed, man. Like I said, you know, my family. Listen, my family's healthy. They got a roof over their head.
And I love watching you. I got close enough with your family, and you guys got a great family. You do.
They're not bad.
No, you really do. I know how blessed you are. And that kind of goes with everything else that we talk about and do.
Yeah.
It's all part of it. And
Indeed.
I just think it makes that part easier. You know, because of trust, because of people just being happy. You know?
Yeah.
I just think it's
Look,
a good thing.
dude, my family loves you. I mean, when I say that you're part of my family, dude, that's no bullshit. My wife loves you to fucking death. Like every time we hang out, she tells me, I love him. Like, and I mean that, dude. We
Well, I'm not saying what happened the other night, but that's...
no, you're not, you motherfucker. We're not ever repeating that statement ever again.
No.
But no, man, it's stuff like that.
She even drinks the same stuff I do a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, she likes the Tito's and water sometimes. But she'll get back to her.
She's more of a Malibu pineapple.
Yeah.
She's a classy broad. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe it's just to appease me.
No, she actually loves it. Her sister-in-law got her into it. The Tito's and water.
Yeah.
Like, she loves it. Let's see. Let's see what Jimmy's is doing. I think for the Rams. I think the Rams is the next one.
It's only 2 left, right?
Yep, it's the Rams. Let's see what they got. See what they got planned for that. If they have it out already or not.
I don't think it's out already, is it?
Ooh. They got another DJ that I'm a huge fan of. Almost has my name. DJ Chrome.
Oh, yeah?
He's a DJ. Like we were just discussing the difference between
Really?
the two. He is a DJ, and they have a band that I fucking love, the Amish Outlaws.
Oh yeah, they get a lot of publicity around here.
Dude, they are fantastic.
I've never seen them.
They are they
I hear a lot of stuff from a lot of people about them.
They are fantastic. Now, if you guys get a chance, go join Jimmy's famous Tailgoaters. It's exactly how you would think it was spelled. Tailgoaters is one word, and just look at some of these pictures, man, and you'll see everything that goes into this stuff. It's incredible. I mean, it's remarkable. I mean, I'm looking at a picture right now. They did a over the shoulder of Chase Rice, of the crowd, and of course Daddy's turntables. They look all good right there. You know, all cleaned up and shit. And I mean, it's and his tour bus is of course in the picture. I think it's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Muddy Thigh,
you know, and that's
Muddy
the
Thigh
weird,
Wings is in the picture.
That the tour bus is the weird part about me because of what I did.
Mm-hmm.
That was more of an impression to me when he first pulled up than him. I'm
Listen,
not the kids.
Listen, here's
until I met him. Until I met him, then it changed. Now I'm a convert. So,
but listen,
let's say that
there's people that literally can't parallel park a Honda Civic, and whoever his driver is the shit. He parallel parked this bus like it was nothing.
But he should be able to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm still gonna give that man a shout out because he deserves it.
There you go.
That was fantastic.
It was before they brought the 3 cases of beer in.
Exactly.
Maybe he needed that. Just driving that thing around the city's enough.
Well, as you saw, he went to the he went to the game with John.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, John lives that life, boy. He lives that life, but he works for it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else?
No, and he shares it too.
He does.
You can never say he doesn't.
He definitely shares.
We got the karaoke deal in. We got Christmas. Hey, just wish everybody happy holidays this year. Merry Christmas, not
Thank
happy
you.
holidays. Thank you. I get it, but believe me, don't ever stop. It's an emotional time for me, but now, but we'll get through it.
Yeah.
It'll get better. I'm lucky to have people I have in my life right now. Thank you all. I mean it.
Well, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all listening. Of course, we'll be back next week. Oh, wait.
What?
New Year's.
What about it?
What are you doing New Year's?
I don't think I am.
Doing nothing?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Yeah, we'll see about that shit.
I'm going to stay here with the kids.
Okay.
That's going to be a hard one for me.
We'll see.
No, it's going to be really...
We'll discuss it afterwards. So.
Well, you do what you want. I'm just telling you.
Well,
Don't plan on nothing with me.
Well, listen. So, me and my wife have come to a realization.
Good.
When I DJ or we just go simply out for New Year's, we have a shitty year. We do. It's weird. It's so. But when we went to the casino for New Year's one year, we had hands down the best year.
Yeah.
In our relationship, financially, everything. We had the best year ever. So, maybe a little superstitious. Maybe just trying to see if, we can go 2 for 2 on this. But that's what we're doing New Year's.
All right. Which one?
Perryville. We don't want to be too far away from the kids.
Yeah.
But you know what our New Year's Day tradition is?
No.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. So.
Usually it's all over by then.
No, we don't go out. So we have, the Japanese hibachi place, Caputo.
Yeah.
We go Caputo, we bring it home. Right? And we watch movies. But no new movies. Like last year we made the kids watch all the Rockies. We watched all the Back to the Futures. We watched series. Right? We watched Sandlot. These classic movies that the kids have never seen. Like the Goonies. Like we watched, the Goonies one year. And that's our tradition for New Year's Day.
DJ probably like Ghostbusters.
Probably would love Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
He's a freaking crazy person.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be...
No, if DJ had a choice, we'd probably be watching like It or Saw or all the Halloweens. Which
Really, he likes that.
he loves scary stuff. I mean, loves it. It doesn't bother him. Like he loves Pennywise.
Well, that was Sharon with the horror stuff.
I love
She's
it.
got the kids into that.
See, Nicole hates scary movies.
I don't. I just don't think they're realistic enough to me, and I'm sorry, but she got me watching them a little bit, but she's got the kids are just enamored by them.
Oh, listen,
They love
me and Brooke. Okay, so Brooke loves scary movies.
Yeah.
Christopher not so much, but Brooke loves them. So the new Candyman came out.
Okay.
Right? Remember Candyman?
Yeah.
The new one came out. It wasn't bad, but she sat there and watched it with me.
What the hell's Jamie Lee Curtis been in? About 20 of the
I
ones.
don't know. At this
I
point,
mean, she's been around forever doing the horror movies.
at this point,
I don't see how you
I
can
feel
keep
like
making them.
I feel like she's gonna like in her contract, like she has something in her contract that says the last Halloween is gonna be showing her in her casket, like like that he finally got her.
And it probably still wouldn't be the last.
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
You know, they did that really cheesy one with Busta Rhymes. It was so stupid.
I don't think
it
I've
was
seen
so stupid. It was so bad. But yeah, that's our New Year's. But we'll be back before New Year's. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, I love you guys again. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. And
Have a nice night, guys.
yeah, see you next time. Hope you guys have a great Christmas and just enjoy family.
Hey, maybe we should all try to do something over the holidays and pay something forward somewhere. Whether it be at a Dunkin' drive-thru, whether it be at a McDonald's, wherever it might be.
I'm 100% down for that.
You know, I think that would just be a cool thing to do this year.
Well, I talked to Nicole. I am gonna start next year. I'm gonna pick back up on my charity events.
Yeah.
Like my homeless
Good.
events and stuff.
Good.
Yeah. I let people bother me that I shouldn't have, and that shit means so much to me. It does. So, starting next year, we're gonna kick back off, and you know, I have that really big one in July, the cookout style. I usually invite some of the sororities and fraternities out, and they help out. I usually set up a stage and DJ while the girls go in and all that good stuff, and bring other DJs, and we just have a big cookout right at St. Vincent de Paul, which is
Maybe I
awesome.
can come with you.
Absolutely.
Maybe we do some
Do
karaoke.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah. And they're already drunk, so what's the, you know.
Yeah, they won't give a shit.
They won't
Yeah,
care.
it'll be cool.
But you know what, though? I'll tell you. There was a guy, a black guy, older guy, that was down there that the man would sing. And you could hear his pain in his song.
Yeah.
And he was good. Like, he could win American Idol type, the voice type good. But he was just dealt a really shitty hand. I mean, and that's the biggest things I've talked to a lot of people about. You know, I used to get ridiculed, like, you know, why are you doing so much for quote unquote bums? And I used to hate that shit.
Yeah.
Or junkies. I used to hate that shit because here's the thing: are there quite a few that are addicted to drugs or alcohol or something like that? Absolutely.
Could be your kid.
It could be your dad,
Yeah.
or your mom, or your grandparent. Or your
See it
cousin.
all the time.
100%. I mean, I think every family, especially this day and age, has at least one family member that's
You don't
addicted
give
to
up on
something.
people like that.
Absolutely not.
You
Absolutely not. But yeah, we'll discuss that because I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
I am in.